Today I am going to discuss about the question answers of chapter 6 standard 8 SS. Standard 8 SS chapter 6 lecture 4. In lecture 3 we discussed some question answers. Today I am going to continue the same exercise. What did Gandhiji say? What did Gandhiji say about English education? What did Gandhiji say about English education? According to Gandhiji, English education is the education of slavery, making the person slave, making the person slave, ગુલામ બનાવવાની વસ્તુ થઈ. Okay, so according to Gandhiji it was the education of slavery. The answer I have written here on board. Mahatma Gandhiji's opinion about, what was Mahatma Gandhiji's opinion? It is here. Mahatma Gandhiji's opinion about English education was, what was the opinion of Mahatma Gandhiji's about English education? It is there. To give millions a knowledge of English, to give millions a knowledge of English is to enslave them. એમને ગુલામ બનાવવાની વાત થઈ. To enslave them means ગુલામ બનાવવા. Okay, means education of slavery. Got it? So according to the Mahatma Gandhiji, what was his opinion about English education? He told that English education means education of slavery. Got it? Next, who appointed a collector? Who appointed a collector to collect revenue? In my first video only I said, here in second video also, that Lord Cornwallis first time he appointed collectors. Okay, and he also started permanent settlement act. Okay, fixed rate for the land revenue na. So who appointed a collector to collect revenue? Answer is there, Lord Cornwallis. Lord Cornwallis appointed the first collector to collect revenue. Who appointed? Lord Cornwallis. Okay, and we know Permanent Settlement Act also. Okay. Next question is, why did many people die in Bengal? Why did many people die in Bengal in 1770 CE? Okay, 1770. Okay, why did many people die in Bengal in the year 1770? Answer is here, my dear student, because of the drought, famine. Okay, because of the drought, famine, many people died. Because of the hunger, bhukmaro. Okay, they could not grow, and as a result, because of that hunger, they died. Okay, so answer is here. Many people died. Many people died in Bengal in 1770 CE due to the devastating drought. Starved to death because of the drought. Okay, many people died because there was no rain. Okay, drought, and because of the starvation. Okay, many people died. Next question, why did the Indian handicraft and cottage industry collapse? Paribagi. Why did the Indian handicraft and cottage industry collapse? Collapse means paribhagu. Okay, at that time there were the weaving industry. We can consider weaving industry. Okay, Vanatkam, that is called Vanatkam in Gujarati. Okay, and many people they are involved in this business, but due to certain policies of the Britishers, these industries, handicraft and cottage industry, they collapsed. Means people they could not continue their business. Okay, why did the Indian handicraft and cottage industry collapse? Answer, here two reasons are there. Okay, two reasons are there for the gone down of the industries, the status of the uh, cottage industry and handicraft industry gone down. Okay, it collapsed because of the two reasons. Okay, number one was a heavy tax. Because of the heavy tax, it is written here, the heavy revenue laid on them. Okay, it was a too much tax, heavy revenue laid on them by the Britishers. They were taking too much tax. Okay, it was the first reason. And second reason, okay, because there was a competition between Indian goods and foreign goods, so foreign goods were cheaper than Indian goods. Okay, so the Indian goods, these goods cannot compete the English goods. Okay, means the things which were coming from outside foreign, means England. Okay, they were cheaper than Indian goods. Okay, second one, the stiff competition given to them by the English industries, means the material, the finished good which came from England, they were cheaper. They were cheaper when we compare about Indian goods. Okay, so because of these two reasons, the handicraft and the cottage industry collapsed in India. Got it? My dear student, my next question is, why did Gandhiji oppose? Why did Gandhiji oppose English education in India? Why did Gandhiji oppose English education in India? Here I have written some points. Okay. First point, in 1834, Lord Macaulay started English education in India. First point, in 1834, Lord Macaulay introduced English education in India. Second point, however, the education did not benefit Indians as it should have been. જે પ્રમાણે થવું જોઈએ એ પ્રમાણે થયું નહીં. That's why it is written, however, the education did not benefit. The education did not benefit Indians as it should have been. Okay, it was not benefited for Indians. Okay. Third point, with this modern trend of education, it was a new trend, English, because English was introduced, so it was considered as a new trend. Okay, so with this modern trend, means new trend of education, Indians lost the advantages of learning in the education style. Indians lost the advantage of learning in the educational style developed by their ancestors. Okay, our ancestors have developed different style, but my dear student, with this new trend, new education, okay, it was totally different, na? So it is written, with this modern trend of education, Indian lost the advantage of learning in the educational style developed by their ancestors. Next point. Some orthodox people oppose the system, saying that it ruin our Indian culture. Ruin means bagadi naku. It ruin our Indian culture. Okay. In this point, Indian lost the advantages of learning educational style which was developed by their ancestors. And here, in next point, Orthodox people, they believe that, why they oppose, that this education will ruin their culture. Okay. Also, some Orthodox people oppose the system, saying that, શું કહીને, it ruined our culture. It ruined our culture, my dear student. Even at that time, even today also, our Indian culture is highly people, they are just we, when we go in other countries, highly respected. Okay. Hence, education in English was highly opposed by Indians. Because of this many reasons, it was opposed. Okay. Indians felt that by imparting such education, by introducing this new education, by imparting such education, the British were giving birth to Indians, to literate Indians, but with a British influence. It means the people then when they learn English, they become literate, but they will find the British influence in them, not Indian influence. Okay, it is written. Indians felt that એમણે શું લાગ્યું? By imparting such education, આ વસ્તુ આ પ્રમાણે એજ્યુકેશન લઈને ઇંગ્લિશમાં, the British were giving birth to literate Indians. એવા ઇન્ડિયન બનાવશે, but with a British influence. પણ એમનામાં કેવું હશે? British culture. They will find British culture in them, not Indian culture. And therefore, Mahatma Gandhi called this system as the education of slavery. And because of that, Mahatma Gandhi said it was called the education of slavery. Okay, got it? And this system was highly opposed across India. Got it? My dear student, next time we will learn more question answer, objective types of question answer, many things. Thank you.